Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me good. I'm trying something different. Usually I'm doing this on Zoom. Engin said this is much better. We should try, sorry, we should try with this because it's easier, fills out the whole screen. So right now I'm just waiting on Engin to join me, and it should be smartphone stuck. Should be okay. I'm just checking on my computer as well. So let me know in the comments if everything's fine, if you can hear me. And
Hello.
hey, Engin. Hey.
Hello, Raymond. Hello, everyone who are watching.
So
How is everything? Tired?
no,
No?
just no. Already train Sunday, train Monday, train today. So, nothing changed. It's quickly.
I meant like all week. You didn't only compete. You like also did a lot of interviews and everything. I mean, it should be hard to do both at the same time, but
I don't know.
maybe.
I'm thinking right now. Should I pretend it's hard? That's no. It's like when you do it when right there, like at the end, you kind of feel tired, Just but this was, this wasn't 30 athletes. It was just 14 of us, and everything
Mhm.
went very fast and smooth. And yeah, I'm just I'm excited for the next one, and then the next one. I saw the East versus West 12 card, and then Don sent me right before he posted like the matches for King of Table, and I'm
Mhm.
like, this is looking great.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not. I'm not at home. I'm in far away somewhere, a city called Samsun for the Turkish national championships, and so I'm not gonna compete, but I will just watch. And there are 1,700 people competitor, not the entry, but the
Yeah,
not the arm entry, but 1,700 competitors. Yeah.
that's insane. That's
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Just, just like how big are the classes? Let's say for the seniors, right? How big would be the class? Is 30, 40, or
I mean,
more
it
people?
depends on the. I think the junior categories are more people. There are more people. I will show you the how many tables they're gonna run, as you see, together with the referees. You see,
That's insane.
same time they will run this many table. I think 19. I think I was told 19, but probably let me count later. Yeah. So yeah, did you like the card, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited. We have some legends returning, some matches we wanted to see, some pullers we haven't seen in a while, and of course the main match is the main match, and oof,
Mm-hmm.
it's very um, awesome. England, will there be East versus West jersey for sale? I'm pretty sure there will, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there may be two different types we are planning, but
Is it
not sure.
like
Not
something white? I saw something white was done there.
not really. I don't think so. I don't
Okay,
think
because
anything.
I was like, that will look a little weird, right?
No, I don't think it will be white, but just we are working on it. Maybe one, maybe two. We will see. Yeah.
Yeah. We can't even start, and people are already just giving us super chats and questions. Engel, where you gonna see you dethrone David Samushi? Yeah, what do you? I see
I
you're
mean,
eager.
yeah. Listen. I mean, if Samusha is still there, I will do my best. But we don't even know if Samusha will remain the champion until if something happens, like between I and him, if there is a match. But we don't know that. Aydarhan, anyone who is underestimating Aydarhan, see, last time when I invited Vladimir Mairo, Alexander, you know. And yeah, and people were like, "Oh, why you do this? Who is this guy?" And that. And whenever they saw this guy with only like 3 months training after 4 years off from arm wrestling, they were like, "Whoa, who is this guy? Who is this guy?" And I mean, okay, maybe they didn't know about Myro, but they know who Aydarhan is, and we saw Aydarhan versus Wala Ichkiti match, and Aydarhan is no joke. Anyone who takes him lightly is making big mistake.
Yeah, I think Aider Khan has the speed, explosiveness, and just a brute force, right? Just to end it very, very quickly. He can get to position and pretty sure can pull top roll and hook and whatever in between. And
Mm-hmm.
Samushi is sometimes also little slow starter, right?
Mm-hmm,
But I think
mm-hmm.
it's for me it's hard to bet against Champ, right? It's
Yeah, I
hard
mean,
to,
yeah, I understand that, but don't be
right?
surprised.
No,
Don't
no,
be
no. This is probably one of the biggest challenges he will face,
surprised.
especially with the match he had versus Vala, right? He kind of also woke up and then absolutely dominated, and it wasn't even close, to be honest. I have to ask. I'm not familiar. It's Georgian puller Chikadze, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm.
yeah.
I think I maybe I have seen him, but not in my. I'm trying to think.
Raimons, it is not about the subject, but can I a little tease you?
Tease me about what?
I mean, can I or not?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Let's see.
Okay. I
Let's
mean,
see how it goes.
I'm sitting like this that I'm not creating bad memories, in your head, right?
No, Engin, I just erased all the bad memories last Saturday.
Just joking. you know,
I
uh, yeah, yeah. You were incredible. Yeah, you were incredible. The first round when he flashed you, and I was like, wow. And then I was very, very, I don't know, surprised and like whenever you did not even guarantee the match, but you still force him to the hook just to prove something. It is usually we do those kind of things with John Berzink. And it looks like somebody is inspired.
To be honest, I was very confident from round one. As soon as I took his hand, there was no threat there, and I really worked on my top roll. Even I warmed up with, and I felt like this is work. As soon as I take his hand, like sometimes you can just feel it, like this will just go.
Mm-hmm,
Uh,
mm-hmm.
but then I thought, okay, and then we did like a little false start, and I got this, and I was like, okay, I don't feel anything there as well, and I thought everyone told me if you let him on his side, he's very very strong, and I thought I'll just let him on my arm because I felt like if I need, I'll take this. This how confident I felt in my mind, so I let him like I kind of initiated, but I put myself under,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very strong when he gets there.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
very
He's
strong.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
then I took the
Yeah.
hand. Then I went inside. Then I I thought I'll just let him this time, but initiated differently. Initiated higher. I was because first time I
Mhm.
hit
But
under.
first
The
you went
second
deep
time I
in. Now second time you
yes
use like more bicep way together with
yeah
a
yeah
little bit more neither. Yeah. Anyways, I'm
yeah
I'm in a. Some people says like in the dark the light is coming. It's because of I'm somewhere else in a hotel room. So sorry that I cannot have the light from the front side. So okay, we were talking about Nugo, right? Nugo. I remember Nugo from his like. I don't think I remember his junior years, but I remember his youth category years, and he is a very strong guy, very strong guy. And the Europeans that you didn't come to Moldova, and
yeah.
in that event, he beat like last year's number one and number two guy from Ukraine. What was his name? He had a final with Krasimir. Krasimir beat him twice in Antalya.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot his name. The tall guy.
Okay,
Not the
okay.
Petro Margarin, but the other guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
so this guy, he beat both of them. He top roll, actually, he really took Krasimir's wrist. And Krasimir said that also he's incredible against the hook pullers. And so, like, we saw Krasimir hooking John without the strap. And whenever we see these guys top rolling, crossing his wrist like this in strap,
Mm-hmm.
so that guy is bad news for the hook pullers. But I
Mm.
put against him an opponent that is like the worst news again for the top rollers. People maybe the margarine, Petro margarine. You were there, right, in Moldova?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
He
like
looked like from different planet. Like his arms just doesn't make
yeah,
sense. It's
yeah.
so thick. Everything just
His
he
hand,
was
everything. Yeah, he
so.
actually hook Revaz Lutizze without the strap. He hooked him, and the
Mhm.
same Revaz only 2 months ago he had a war against Levan Saginashvili in Antalya, 2018.
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm a firm believer that if Margarin continues and he's a force to be reckoned with anywhere. Right? He's very impressive. Always has been like the Moldova. That was his event, and he kind of
yeah.
made it. Super. And then yeah, I'm interested to see because I know you when you put up someone, and even if I don't know them, I don't remember them. They're not as popular maybe because I know a lot of these guys that are not, but you know all of them. That's the difference. Like this, so there's this will be the how many people if you just watch something Devon or something. This is like you're familiar with middle tier. This is how much I know, and the bottom is everything Engin knows. Who beat who when
I mean,
how
if
tall
there is
they are.
anyone, if there is anyone who knows as much as I do about these people, or as close to that, is you. You know.
I think it's Giannis. When
Yeah,
Giannis was
Giannis,
on
Giannis
point,
should.
Giannis, yeah, because
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But
but
whenever I
because
ask
like
Giannis about the heavyweights, he's like, "I don't care about heavyweights. I only care about lightweights." Yeah, you heard it before. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's see how many lightweights are pulling on this card. So we'll get there.
We what?
Let's see how many lightweights are on this card.
Oh, lightweights. There is one and one welterweight.
Um, Sandris and Sago. Sandris sent me a message that there was some talks about some other matches. Sago is super
Yeah.
dangerous, and then Sandris he just today sent me a message. We have nationals in a month, and he said I'm not going to nationals. He said I'm going to train just for this. He's like, because if I take it off, I have to take 1 week, then 1 week. You're ruining your training.
Yeah,
He
but
said,
he can still make national team, right? Whenever he wants.
of
Oh, okay, okay.
course.
You are not gonna.
I'm
You are the president, right? You are the president.
yes, yeah.
Okay, you are not gonna kick him out, right?
No, not yet. He's
Not
getting
yet.
nicer.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah,
He's getting nicer. But Sago, he was super, like, he does one thing, but he does it so great. Like, the pressure is just insane that he goes inside. And yeah, I don't know. Sanders needs to. There's a lot of scenarios in my mind how this match can go. I was already thinking, like, he could do what Hermes did versus Jerry. He could work on his bicep power,
yeah.
in
But just
case.
remember, I
He
think
could
this guy
also
can.
work on his
This,
own press.
you know, Sago can also go deep inside with bicep. He's not only this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But he initiates with that, and
Yeah.
then he kind of needs to finish the bicep. So Saunders, because in my opinion, he has three options, right? Do what Hermes did with Jerry, have a press of his own, or develop
Hmm.
like a good catching bicep hook. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you can pull them out if you're fast enough. Saunders pretty fast.
Ibrahim
Yeah,
gave very tough match to Tatachins, and he
yeah,
told me, Engin, I mean, I underestimated him. I thought he was just an old.
yeah.
If I knew that, I would come in a even better shape. He said just
Yeah.
a rematch he wants. I said no, we can't do that. I mean, if you were like, I mean, Ongarbayev got the rematch against Hutchings because Ongarbayev was the champ. He 3 times he's East versus West champion.
Yeah, I know everything that Sago said because I was the one translating it.
Yeah.
He thought
No,
that you
I
were
mean he also
disappointed
personally.
in him.
Oh,
Remember?
you mean he was translating after the event, right? You were just by me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was
You're right.
he was so like he thought that you're disappointed in him. Like he was like apologizing. I'm like, dude, chill. I'm like, great match. We're all
No.
satisfied. You put up a fight. He was
I
like,
don't
Angie,
understand
I'm
why
really
would anyone who loses apologize. Like the same thing Morozov did when he lost against Georgi. I was like, why? I mean, you both are warriors. One wins, one loses. There is nothing. I think that
yeah.
they may think that I would give up on them or something. You understand? I think this is what they think. But it is if you are good enough. I mean, maybe not right away, but you will also be invited again. Like for example, Morozov just came here. He won many times. Just how can you just forget about him? Just because I mean he lost one match.
Yeah, it's, uh, different mentalities, right? We see this all the time.
Hmm. How do you see that match?
Uh,
Do you see a close match, or do you see Sandris
I,
being as Sago, or you think that he needs to his only chance is technical domination?
I see Sanders as strong, but I see Sago as very, very dangerous as he can. He's so good and he can jam the shoulder in, right? And if Sanders stays not on his bicep under, but stays on brachialis, he will burn out and there will be no back pressure, no top roll, no nothing, right? Um, I see him very, very dangerous. So I hope Sanders will come to, he lives like 300 kilometers from here. So maybe he'll come and we'll do some training. And there's few guys that can press, right? And just me. There's the young guy named Arne Zorix. I think you have
Hmm.
seen him. Vlad. So, all those guys will just,
Yeah. I
and
have I
and
have
just
I
to
have a, I have a question for you, Raimons. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect anyone, but one idiot just made a comment. He said Engin only cares about the money. I have a question. I don't want you to comment about this, but if I didn't set 13 matches, if I would set only Levan versus Devon match, do you think I would still get 80% of the paper with the segment?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And do
Yeah.
you just think about it? If I would put
No,
the
it's,
five
I
top
think
matches,
it's,
five top
I
matches, if I would put, probably would be like 95% of the paper, right? I said
yeah,
already 13 matches, and I am still upset with myself that I didn't invite this matchup and this matchup
I
and
know.
that matchup because
I
it
know.
is 13 matches, and then it is taken. Whenever I do put so many matches, people complain it's too long. You understand? Whenever I mean, I don't know how to please some of the people, but those people really are in their hearts, really bad people, like really bad-hearted people. Anyone is thinking that way, just I mean, it's do you can't even imagine how hard it is for me to not to set a match for someone who is asking desperately every day,
Yeah,
every day, every day,
yeah, yeah.
from there and there. But if I would do
No,
all of them, we would have 50
Engin,
matches.
Engin, people just
Yeah.
like if someone makes it's just nonsense. Like,
No, I need to. I
you,
want
you
to
know,
explain because they want to poison other people with this kind of. Because I kind of at the beginning I was thinking like differently, but now I understand that they are only probably jealous, of what's happening right now. There's nothing else we can do.
I don't understand. Like, there's people who just want reaction, who just want to, kind of stir the pot for no reason. And it's like saying like Engin is doing this for money. The people just don't understand anything about Engin, right? If this would be for money, there would be, I say, 6, 7 matches, and they wouldn't be as quality as they are because there's the reality of this card is the one main match, like Engin said, will pay for 80% of everything. This is how much. There's other matches, like let's say someone else is pulling on that card. All the same fans are buying it,
I,
but they're not buying
yeah,
it for the second match. They're buying it for
Raymond,
the first match.
Raymond, just look at this card with 13 matches. I mean, I even feel shame to put any of these matches as starter match. Most
Yeah,
likely, Talgat Akteev versus Betkili Onyani will be the starting match, and they both are world champions.
yeah. No,
If you wanted to
but
put Nugo versus Margarin, Nugo is the current European champion. Margarin is also world champion, who beat John Burzing. I think he beat also Sandris in the same event.
I think so. Yeah,
Moldova. Yeah,
yeah.
he beat Revazi. He's incredibly strong guy. And like you need to put like you cannot just put at the same time. You need to put first match, second match, third match. Like it is just the hardest part when you put this kind of level of the matches. You don't know which match you to put first. You understand? There is no like really undercards.
Yeah, well, I think it's there's definitely there's matches that have more eyes on them, but I think the new matches, there's I think we always think everyone deserves a spot. Not everyone can be the headliner, right? But the potential of these matches can go like absolutely insane, and the level is crazy. Like Akhtar Oniani, a lot of people just don't know Oniani. I know Oniani very very well because he was pulling Vlad, right? Remember, won
Yeah,
World's Europeans,
every event they are
every
doing
event.
final in the junior,
Vlad,
and then they are doing
yes,
final in the senior.
seniors,
Yeah, in
yeah.
the same event. Yeah,
I think for like 2 years, both of the Vlad beat him in qualification and lost to him in war in the final. Like they lost in juniors, and then 3 days later in seniors, and it was absolute war. Uh, the last time I saw him like lose was against Vrej, when Vrej took his hand, went out and didn't go inside, went outside. Remember,
he beat him
you
once. He
remember
beat him
Turkey?
once, and then
Yeah,
Rez beat
yeah,
him once, and then they did the third
yeah,
match. But I think Betkili even had a youth category before
yes,
this match.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
And
yeah.
and, and they had like probably all together was near 3 minutes, 4 minutes match.
It was crazy. It was
Yeah,
crazy because it was on the fingertips and they were holding like it was such
yeah.
a crazy match.
Started with
And
the hook, he went here, he
yeah,
went here, he
yeah,
went here.
and
Yeah,
Vlad got him like so many times and like so close, like and you
yeah,
just can't finish. He has great defensive bicep hook, and it
uh,
just stays there.
yeah.
So I think Aktaev has great chances of top rolling him fast if he goes outside.
Who?
Aktaev,
Octave top roll him?
I think it's better
I have
option
never
when
seen Octave top rolling with left arm. Right arm, lately I see him is doing that thing. But with the
yeah.
left arm, I have never ever seen Octave going outside.
Yeah, but
And
I think if
listen, to top roll Betkili, you need to be like a top roll specialist, superstar. You understand?
yeah,
But
yeah, that
Octave
is
is
true.
not. Is not that guy.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen even one time. Not
yeah,
even
but I
one
think
time.
I'm just thinking stylistically because I have seen Oniani. He's so good versus Hook because he will catch you and stop you and bleed you.
If he
Octave is
can,
fast. He can definitely do it so fast. He's
but he
probably
can
one of the
also pull long
fastest.
match as well. I remember
Yeah.
him beating Daniel Prokopchuk at the Zloty Tour final. They had
Hmm.
like long time wait, and then he won. He's just yeah. He
Yeah.
was the fastest guy probably I have ever armed in my entire career. I beat him, but it was really fast. He hit my arm like like lightning. Yes, good that
Yeah.
Raider is good that I didn't go
Yeah.
turn this way, but I stayed this way. But
Um,
my backside of
remember. Remember when you did that 78 kilo class top eight, not
yeah,
top eight, but just yeah, and
yeah,
everyone complained. Remember, everyone
yeah.
complained.
But
Everyone
he
complained.
start right. He start.
Yeah, everyone's like he started to and he's so fast. Like it's ridiculous how fast he was.
Yeah,
Everyone did like it, yeah, because
I
Roman
believe.
Cinderani, but he had to almost beat him. Remember Roman?
Yeah, he toppled him, but his elbow I think went out
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
But did you know that they pull actually Akhtar and Betkil in the past?
No.
Yeah, they pulled it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think it was 2017 long match Betkili won.
I'll have to go and check out all the information before we get this started, so I can ask the right questions for everyone. But yeah, I think it's a great match because I know how great Oniani is. Akhtaev is on top, so it's a yeah yeah, and
Mhm.
it's whoever wins gets the title shot most likely.
Possible. We will see. We will see. I just realized that like I need to give some
Hmm.
challengers, match
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I cannot always
Yes.
do the title matches.
No.
Do you know how many matches we have in the
I-
105 kilo?
In in this
I, I
this event,
this seven. I think we have 4 matches.
like heavyweight, right?
Yeah, light heavyweight. I
Three,
think we have 4 matches in just one.
two.
We will be seeing all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we will be
yeah,
talking about what's the next one. So we cover now Nugo versus Margarin, and then we talk
yeah,
about Sandris versus Ibrahim Sago, and
yeah,
then Aktay versus Betkili.
yeah. Now it's the goat with amazing performance last time in Dagestarasitis. versus Artur Makarov. Is the funny thing is that 2018 World Championship in Turkey was the moment when, remember, Tarasaitis was like the first, like he beat him in the final, the first match, and then he lost. But he kind of showed that it is possible, because at one point we thought, like, right, he was just ridiculously strong. I think it's a tough match, but I think Mindaugas, like, he's so dedicated and to beat these guys. Like, I think and now he's better than before, and now he has more weapons.
I will tell you something. You may disagree. I mean, Mindaugas has chances against Alan Zolev as well. Maybe even more than his chance against Makarov, even though Makarov cannot beat Alan Zolev. It is because Makarov is just so dominant right from the start. Like usually Zolev exhausts him. He just catches him and wait.
They get inside.
Yeah. But I have seen Amir Shadyan top roll Alan Zolev, but his top roll is kind of like open arm like this. Mindaugas is more connected with like narrower angle. If somehow Mindaugas top rolls Alan Zolev, I don't think Alan can beat him with dead risk as he did against Emil, my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe I would still think that Alan Zolev would be favorites, but I would just say 60-40. But I don't think that Mindaugas doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. Funny thing is, about these guys, you had super match with them.
Yeah. I mean, I okay, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
Ask Arthur. Arthur knows it. When you come here, ask him. He will tell you what he thinks about our last match, not the first one. The second one, he will tell.
I was there.
No, you were there, but you are just from outside bullet. But he was actually my opponent. He actually told me, "ENGIN, you beat me." Like, yeah, he actually told me, this. But of course, he won. He won. Technically, he won. But I knew that match would be 5-0. But still, that's his right to claim a victory. Yeah.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, very unfortunate moment. But I think it's a good match. I think it's a tough match for both the guys. Mindaugas need to it's a way different opponent than Prokopchuk. Way different. He hooks differently. He goes way lower. The hand is very, very massive. And Makarov, I have talked with him so many times, and I told him, like, dude, like, the hand is insane. Just build a little bit of top roll. Just
do you realize that when
top
last time Arthur came to pull Adam Orzinski, he was incredibly small. Did you realize it? I don't even remember him. He was like same size of like when he was competing 70 kilo. Yeah, he had some stomach issues before. He wanted to cancel a little bit the match. He is like, "ENGIN, I had like some stomach issues. I cannot eat. Would it be like if I lose, would you still invite me?" I said, "Of course I would invite you because this is 85 kilo category. It's not even your category. Losing here is not shame at all." And he still gave very good match to Adam.
Yeah. No, definitely. And there's difference. This is why we have weight classes. And Makarov at 75, in my opinion, is that, top 4, top 5 in the world at any point. We go to next one, Rysek versus Nikisheva. Pia versus Ekaterina. Haven't seen Ekaterina back since, I also think so, it's 2018, right? Or maybe 19.
18 or 19, yeah.
Yeah. She former world champion.
But she has competed Russian nationals, year ago or 2 years ago or something. So the guy is not really how to say. I mean, the woman she is not really far from arm wrestling. She has
No. I saw she just competed like on some tournament and everything, but it's this is at 70 kilos.
Yeah.
This is 70 kilos. Yeah. Well, Fia very dominant, very, 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 very strong, and very, very hard to beat. And my opinion, she is the favorite until she loses. Like
Yeah, but those like Irina Glatkaya and Katarina Nikisheva, these girls have done great things at WAF. Even
absolutely.
though there was in those categories, sometimes there was FIA as well. I don't know how their winning record against each other, but I'm sure that they both have wins against each other.
Yeah.
FIA is a legend. There is no doubt. By the way,
No.
do you know who is added to our East versus West crew?
Added to
Yeah,
no one tells me nothing. I know nothing.
yeah.
Who?
Malin Bergstrom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she will
Yeah.
be with us, because I mean she knows arm wrestling a lot, and she is a world champion arm wrestler. She's very friendly and smart, and her relationship with the athletes and with the people are very positive, and she will be with us. Yeah, this
Okay.
event. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. I like Malin. Um. Yeah. I'm. Did you see Hardanger? Did you know what happened on Hardanger?
No.
Our Santa beat Fia.
One match.
One match. Yeah.
Ah,
But
okay.
that's it's
You
good
need you need
enough
to
for
you
us.
need you need you
Good
need to
enough
tell me
for
the
us.
full story. Was it left or right?
Left.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One match, right? Yeah.
And yeah,
And
Fia.
and
I
and
think Fia
she
just
she
thought that she would just hold her. Santa is very strong, and
she
she just
almost
lost it. Yeah.
she almost made me cancel this match. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's good. I think more female matches are needed, and
Yes,
there's
yes. We need more people.
we talked about this, like especially you go because it's always like this, right? The closer matches are at lower weight classes because there's the level is always more closer.
Yeah.
Some champions are far ahead, but some, 60, even 50 kilos at the time.
Santa
It's
Santa is also extraordinary athlete. I think you Latvians need to be really focused. Like you need to focus on her to help her because she's one of those people that can make your team proud.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely, yeah. Um,
and I think she's very
Petrenko
strong, right? She's coming from different sports, maybe like
climbing,
powerlifting, climbing. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
climbing. Yeah,
That's
bouldering.
why.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This way, problem is she sometimes holds on, right? The instinct is hold on,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then everything. But her left arm is really, really ace. She was second in worlds. I remember
Yeah.
which year,
I think she was
2022.
third, but the second place to they tested positive, right?
No,
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 no.
no. She
Okay.
was second,
Oh,
and
or maybe was it the first place to positive? Like, I remember something like that, or was it with the other arm?
no, she actually lost just the final.
Do you remember against who?
Maybe other arm. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to
I
check
remember
again.
someone tested positive, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, Zirakashvili Petrenko. So the plan was to put Zirakashvili versus
Sasha.
Sasha, right?
Yeah,
But
I think if Sasha is up, they are gonna pull in July.
okay, okay,
95 kilo world title.
okay. But this is at 105, right?
It's 105, yeah. Because
Yeah, yeah,
there are some people that have like potential to pull. Like Zerakashvili is
yes,
around 100 kilo guy. Anytime he wants to be 105, he can. Anytime he wants to be 95, he still can. You know, like some people are good, enough to pull two categories. And what do you think about that match? Since I'm the organizer, I cannot really have prediction, but you can.
I think Petrenko has everything that Irakli will not like. He has insane back pressure, and his ability, like if he even loses the hand, he doesn't care. He goes very hard to the side.
But
He's not like
I will remind you something. Just don't forget,
yeah.
Petrenko couldn't beat John this way, but Irakli did. Yes,
Still,
yes.
still. I think
Yeah,
because Petrenko, like he will not like he's not like a Zirakashvili is a beautiful top roller, but
yeah.
okay, you know
Like
what I said.
if Petrenko would go inside,
Yeah.
Irakli would probably dominate him.
So this happened on King of Table after pulling. So I'm now
Yeah.
maybe switching my things, but there's no video. There's just a photo, and Irakli just asked me. He's like, "Do you have a video? Maybe someone has video. Maybe video will come up somewhere." Irakli pulled Vitali, and Irakli, like Lachlan said, throw him over the table.
Who?
Irakli versus Vitali.
Who throw who to the table?
Irakli throw
Throw
Vitali.
Vitali to the
Yeah,
other side?
yeah,
Probably he was tired or what?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a question. Listen.
I just
Now,
didn't see it. Everyone told me. Everyone told me.
listen. I'm giving you $100,000, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna bet that money, and then
Yeah.
Vitali and Irakli are pulling, and then
Mm-hmm.
where's the money going?
In my pocket, and I'm running away. No,
No.
it's
Why?
all on
Why?
Vitali. It's all on Vitali. It's
Okay,
all
just
on.
don't tell me things that you don't believe.
Yeah. I went to no. Just that just there's something. Irakli is great top roller. He's a very great top roller. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
I think
Rustam couldn't beat him. Like Paulin, he toppled Paulin. Paulin's hooking ability is incredible. He also
Mhm,
beat him. Yeah, but
mhm.
as you said, in fact, I agree with you about Petrenko because if you beat Irakli, you're gonna beat with outside.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think because we know Petrenko does this and he does it very well. He get the strap and everything else, but
But
yeah,
he may even topple Irakli.
he may, but he doesn't have like he has. I'm sorry, but he has ugly top roll. His top roll is like he's not like
More
Iraklis.
based on
Yeah,
power.
just kind of goes through the top and like keeps the pronator, and even the wrist can go like this. That's how he sometimes does it.
Petrenko wanted me to set him title match against Dadikian,
Mm,
and
mm,
so this match we saw
mm,
how Irakli and Dadikian went.
yeah.
I mean, if Petrenko is there really,
Mhm.
then he should be passing Irakli.
I think so too. Yeah. If yeah.
Iraqi doesn't have much to lose in this match, but Petrenko
No.
has a lot to lose because
Yes.
his
Yeah.
eye is on the belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I rank Petrenko higher than Irakli just from like he's what he does. It's so uncomfortable and he's so strong there, and it's very
Hmm.
hard to deal with. Right. Most of the time, the guys with better side pressure, someone who can keep him low and keep themselves high. Irakli will he sometimes kind of opens himself up, and Petrenko might like it even. But I think it's going to be tough first rounds, and then kind of we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I like that match. I think it's a really really good match because we haven't
Before
seen.
we go to the next one, who is winning, Sasha or Irakli? You are one of those guys that were there, right? When Sasha pulled
Yeah,
against Rob
yeah,
Visions in England.
yeah, yeah,
You were there, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Is that true that he also top rolled him? I don't remember exactly, but
yeah.
he also top
Yes, he
rolled
did. Yes, he did.
Rob,
And
right?
if I'm correct, without the strap even.
Even without the strap, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Sasha, right now, what I'm afraid about, right? Sasha has had some problems with shoulder. Like how he pulls, he's very much outside his shoulder. Like he just kind of cranks everything in and jumps in, right? And sometimes he's very slow at the start. and I think the problems with the shoulder, with the chest, and
Not
everything
shoulder,
else.
chest. Yeah, I think chest. Yeah, but
Well,
but but he looked good enough. Like for example against John.
that is
Also,
true.
I
And
think
John, in my
I think
opinion, John has better back pressure than Irakli, but Irakli will have better hit from the go.
no. But what I'm just saying, do you realize that like Sasha in later rounds he top roll Rob. In later rounds he top roll Irakli as well in their super match, and in
Yeah,
the later rounds he also top rolled John.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to bet against Sasha, but I can see a lane where Irakli can kind of learn from his mistakes that he did first time. Just rewatch the video,
Of
right?
course. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like because last time, remember, he kind of sat down. He thought that because he won the first round so easily, and then he kind of said, "And done, done.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't do that with Sasha, right?" And
When you lose against one guy, one time. I mean, there is always a second time, but when
yes,
you lose two times, you know, there may never be a third time. So this match is very important for Irakli. In my opinion, this is probably the most important match of Irakli. I mean,
well,
I'm talking about
it's
Sasha
yeah,
match
yeah,
in
yeah.
Jordan. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's
yeah,
the title match, right? It's
yeah.
finally like Irakli, like you said so many years ago. You said these are the athletes like Mindaugs Sites, Irakli Zirkshvili. Funny, they're all top rollers. I see a little bit of favoritism there, but
Yeah.
um, they're the guys like you said. Like these guys will be great because they're technically so sharp and they just get better, better, better. I see them just getting better, and
No, what I just
it,
say that he already lost one time to Sasha,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then if he
yeah,
loses again, he's another title shot like will not be anytime soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it will take a time. And well, if Irakli beats Petrenko, then he's like, I can get two title shots, right?
No, 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 no. No.
Maybe.
Irakli lost to Ongarbev. Irakli lost to Dadikyan, and those two losses, I think he needs to clean around like how Devon did after losing
Yeah, yeah,
against Levan. He just went there, and then he with Prudnik, Sandris, Hermes, Dave Chaffee, and then Dennis, and then Georgi Svetko, and then
hmm
he deserved it. Another
yeah.
title shot. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Um, Bezizyakov Arcona. So Schoolboy versus Leonidas.
Hmm.
I really like this. Leonidas impressed me, right? When he versus Larry, I didn't expect him. He's getting better. He pulls pretty good. He
Hmm.
doesn't look terrible, like technically. Like he looks, and he's very dedicated. I think he just
Yeah.
continues doing it. I see him and Kevin Wolf training all the time, and then schoolboy. But again, like he hasn't pulled anyone right now that I could kind of, just it's been a while. Schoolboy is still favorite. I think he's more knowledgeable, tall, very hard to deal with, very hard to cook. But let's see what Arcona brings. It's an
I,
interesting match.
I think generally um, Leonidas is stronger person than
Hmm.
Schoolboy. Even his arm may be stronger than Schoolboy's, but that connection,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
coordination and everything, Schoolboy is better. If Schoolboy is strong enough to make his power reaching to the victory, yeah. But if somehow he cannot finish this guy with long, the open angle, he has incredible bice-
yeah,
bicep power. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's like right now I have to go back and look what Schoolboy has done previously, the matches he has pulled. I saw he pulled in s- uh,
He
South
listen.
Korea.
Yeah,
South
listen.
Korea.
Uh, Schoolboy's brother told me that Schoolboy and Leonidas pull uh, before. It was not
Hmm.
really official, but they pull it. Yeah,
How did that go? Do you know?
Schoolboy beat him.
Schoolboy beat him. Okay.
And he says that he beat him with left arm. left arm is Leonidas' better arm.
Mm-hmm.
But just remember, Schoolboy has been arm wrestler forever, while Leonidas is just transferring his power to the arm wrestling table. So, I mean, I don't know how it will go, but I expect a good match. I think that when Leonidas beat Larry Wheels' left arm, I mean, Larry probably didn't even know what to expect. But the second time with right arm in Dubai, he knew what to expect and still wasn't enough. And I saw Larry practice pulling with John, competition pulling with Sandris, and then I heard he even has some wins against Derek Smith. So Larry is very strong. If Leonidas beat him, it means that Leonidas is real deal. And I have seen him some after pulls at the East versus West. He so I mean I saw he was very strong. He was very strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good match. It's a really good match for both, right? Both are kind of influencers, and but I think both are pretty serious as arm wrestlers as well. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about Arsen Liliev's return?
How did you do it? How did you do it? So the real question is, how much millions did you pay him? But because you've been trying to get him for forever. Every time we did like a live, every time we talked, every time we just something online, every time you teased him, you're like, when you coming back, Vitaly can always beat you.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember that, right? The first time during the pandemic when we did those interviews. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, uh, I love arm wrestling, right? And whenever I see like someone like Arsen, I mean, in 8 years, the things that he did was more than 99% of the people that has done in 30 years.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
He
not gonna
blow
count
through
it.
like a rocket and just
Yeah,
dominated in one time frame. He was just incredible, just
yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Yeah,
And this guy, I mean, we know that he's an extraordinary human being, And um, so what I just tried to say, it kind of like before the pandemic, I wasn't organizer. Now I have the responsibility of the uh, like some big responsibility on my shoulders, and now I have uh, how to say ability, I should say,
yeah,
to serve arm wrestling in a really high level. And this guy had to come back. Had to come back. People may not know, but also with the Alexei Voivoda, like I am the one who convinced him to come back. So, like, like for many years we talk like who would win if it was like this guy or that guy. Before East West, everyone was divided. They couldn't pull against each other. There was I can tell you I was almost like gonna throw up because of this imaginary pulse because people were desperate. They wanted to see, but they couldn't. They were like, if Vitaly would pull this guy, just say Michael Todd or Vitaly or Gennady would pull Devon, what would happen? Like all like
hmm
this, And so now community told me, going in, just do it, So I have the responsibility and I tried to convince Arsen. I almost convinced, and then he changed his mind. I brought him to the East versus West 10. He watched,
yeah.
and I even
He
gave.
liked it. He
I
liked it.
even
He
I
really
even
liked it.
asked him to give the one of the world title belts. I think it was
Yeah.
Artem Kainos,
Yes.
and so the guy was like, I want to do that. You understand? And now since then he's training like crazy. I'm like, maybe I give you more time. You do in July. He's like, I want April. He's like. Before I was trying to convince him.
Yeah. And
Now
the
he's trying to
opposite.
convince me too as soon as possible. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's it's a situation like these are like if you're a kid and you have your favorite toys, and then you grow up and you have an opportunity like you never had those toys to buy all those toys, and these arm
yeah,
wrestlers are like the things that you really enjoyed watching for 20, 30 years in the sport. And so if there's an opportunity, you bring them back. And why Brendan? Why Brendan?
I mean, we tried. I mean, like we were thinking about Brett Grandi, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then Brett
Mm-hmm.
just had a match with Paulo. So I was just waiting the results, and also you never know, the injury may happen, anything. You understand? And Brett recently said that, like, can we talk? And we talk on the phone. He said, "Engin, like, I think he's a student, maybe in university or something, yeah." And he said that, like, he cannot really take that long time, like East versus West week, you understand? And he said, "Engin, can we do that another time? Can I just, because he has won his match. Usually when somebody wins their match, I invite them again."
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Okay, yeah." I said, "Okay." So he said, so, and then, like, I remember Brandon and Paul told me that, I think Paul told me, I don't know who told me. I think maybe Chance told me that, like, Engin, have you seen him lately? He's just really big, really big. So, and I asked Brandon, like, how big, like, are you, like, and how big you would be if I said to you a match against Arsen. He said he could be even as heavy as 235.
So he went up
235.
2 weight classes. He pulled at 85. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
he's going to
but
pull
but but
105.
it was not 85. Has never been really his thing. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It was
yeah,
he was cutting, and he was
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think he walks around 220 or something. My guess. And so he said that he could even make 235. And I was like, wow. And he was like, is it heavier or lighter than what you expected? I said, heavier. I didn't think that you would be that big. And then so we set the match. Like, why would anyone accept Arsen to, I mean, 11 years later, no training, and then 4 or 5 months training, and then what does he, I mean, supposed to do? Like, for a title match or something after 11 years? People probably
Mm-hmm.
don't understand. Probably, I think
Mm-hmm.
something is wrong, with the calculation. Like,
No,
they
no, no.
can
Just
calculate, like, 11 years you are
yeah,
not
yeah,
doing anything. You just
yeah,
did it.
yeah, yeah.
You
Straight back
becoming.
to the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
no
I
way.
think he should pull Dennis straight away. That's the plan.
No, Levan,
No,
Levan, he should put Levan. I
no,
think.
no.
No, Levan, he should put Arsen.
Levin
Should
is
put
not the
Levan.
same level. Levin, not the same
Yeah,
Levin
yeah,
11
Arsen,
years
Arsen,
ago.
yeah, yeah, better than that, yeah,
We go 11 years back. So where you
yeah.
were that,
And I will tell
but
you something. Brandon may beat Arsen. Like, we are not talking about 85, 90 kilo Brandon. We're talking about
no, Brandon's
105 kilo
strong.
Brandon. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the guy is really crazy strong guy. And
yeah.
what if he puts a break? Do you think that after 11 years break, Arsen will have the endurance for a war? No, he will get exhausted. So Arsen needs to be careful, because I don't set like, I mean, he accepted this match.
Mm.
People think that, oh, we found Arsen an easy match. No, we didn't find Arsen an easy match. To say this is just nothing but disrespect to Brandon ancestor.
Mm.
We saw 90 kilo Brandon beating untrained Travis in a super match. So that is what is like. Could Brandon beat, like, top form, like, prime Travis? Probably no. And so what I'm just saying, that for after 11 years break, this is as tough as possible match. Anyone is saying differently, they have different agenda to talk about this.
Yeah, I just wanted to know because I thought like, how did you came up with this one? Because sometimes someone like Liliev comes back, it's hard to figure out who do you put him against. And Brandon's strong, great endurance, strong hand, strong arm. So
Yeah,
it,
incredible back pressure, and he can
yes,
also pull with the dead wrist. Everything.
yeah,
Until you pin him, he fights. Until you touch his hand, he can pull in this way. Do you remember his match with Craig Tuller
yeah, yeah,
at
yeah,
the Monster Factory?
yeah. Great
And,
match,
and,
great match.
and Craig Tuller is like incredible puller.
Craig's Craig will get you here almost every time, like almost everywhere.
Yeah,
He will
yeah.
get there. And yeah, speaking about people who don't quit, Michael Todd, Frank Lamparelli, I really love that match because
Okay,
just the
that's the next one,
video.
right? That's the next one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. because the video of when they pulled how many years ago surfaced, and then I was like, oh, this is
16,
great.
16 years ago.
And Lamparelli looked so great versus Matt Mask, and he hits hard, and like there's all this information how to pull someone like Todd. So I think it's a very, very tough match for both of these guys. Because if Todd gets in position and he's, because he's also like coming back, he just pulled Pavlo, but Pavlo is different. Pavlo is, he goes on through the top, but the problem is he still goes like a lot of side pressure. There's not he doesn't really takes your hand fully, and he still stands like side pressure engaged. And
Mm-hmm.
Todd likes that. Todd loves that,
Pablo,
right?
Pablo is probably like he has more horsepower, especially when he's
Yes,
270. He is probably physically stronger than Frank.
but
So
he goes where.
Frank has better control, more
Oh,
control,
yeah,
super hand control. Yeah, but
yeah,
the finishing power is very important. You really need the finishing power to beat
yeah,
Michael Todd. Yeah,
yeah.
and
You
Michael
need to
Todd
work on the
looked very
press.
strong, except his wrist. Like if there was anything behind, there was his hand in this. I saw him a little bit like losing his hand and wrist. If that comes, then Frank is in serious trouble. And but even if Frank gets the hand position, he really needs the finishing power as well. But when Frank gets the control, I mean, he doesn't leave either, because he's just like that kind of specialist that he has the control. He's one of those guys that always works hard. Like if you are like a one punch guy, you understand? Then once you get
He's
stopped,
20.
sometimes,
He's
yeah,
20.
yeah. But this guy he knows how to have a war. Frank knows how to have a war. So that match will not be easy. I will be very very surprised if either of these guys dominate the other one.
Yeah,
And
I
listen,
think it's
look at Matt Mask shape. Matt Mask is not like people underestimate. Yeah, he beat Derek. He beat some. He beat Rambet. He beat Krasimir. Of course, he has some lost matches as well. And so Frank beating Matt, the new version of stem cell guy, and it means
yeah.
that Matt is also in very good shape.
Yeah, I think so. But I think it's a great match because both guys have options. I think Frank will have, in my opinion, just right now, I think he will have a better top roll. He will get the position. Uh, but Michael Todd, even if you beat him, right? If he gets open top roll and you beat him there, he can always press from the start, right? He can just
Hmm.
jump in, and we see this all the time. And so he has two very very dangerous weapons. Two very dangerous weapons. Plus, that endurance is crazy, and I just hope his arm right can hold all this power that's gonna go through it.
I think, I mean, whenever I saw that, like when Paulo was doing the press pressure on Michael's bicep, and that held very well. I saw that,
Yeah.
and the Europeans that you didn't come last year in Moldova, there Reno Masic and Frank Lamparelli had war,
Mhm.
and a few stars. War, like they had a war. So what about, I'm talking about the shoulder pressure, you know. So he
Yeah.
was caporal in Masic, and Masic was just, and then
Yeah. I think I love that match. I think because it's so also so high at somewhere 10, it's a really good match. It's an
Mhm.
absolutely good match. Also, I want to say, Engin, this year I'm coming to Europeans, so I don't have to hear from you when you say, the Europeans, the second ones you didn't come to. I think first time in 10 years I went. I wasn't in Europeans. I think.
No,
Yeah, but
I'm just
I know, I know, I know.
proud that I made you do that. There
Uh,
is a super chat I think you missed.
yes, 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 yes. I waited till we finish with this. Then just want to say thank you for another amazing East vs West card. Really looking forward to an East vs West card where Engin makes his comeback.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
How are your arms feeling right now? Like
Like I was in very good shape before the
so.
concussion. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I didn't train for like 3 4 weeks, and then I had the stem cell therapy during the event, and
Yeah.
then because of the stem cell I couldn't train another a month, and then I started train 1 month. I train, and then now this hair thing happened. So they told me to not to train another month. So last 4 months I only trained 1 month. So I'm like, maybe from one side is good that like less pain or something, but starting from March there is no more thing. I don't want anything to stop me. But
Mm.
let's see. Yeah,
Hmm. Um, I want to see you back on table. I want to see you, or most likely it's going to be on King of Table because then
yeah,
it's less
yeah,
pressure on you.
yeah.
Um, and then like yeah, when we pulled you, you came as a different person because there's less stress on you. So just enjoyed it up until the event, and then I saw like because we were both nervous, and um, yeah, we go to the last four matches. Um, Svetko Kurdecha. I love this match. I want to see what Alex Kurdecha can do because he, like, with the left arm, don't tell me he didn't impress. Like, I think he impressed everyone. Like, he showed up and he was completely different arm wrestler, and it was such
Hmm.
great pulling. Svetko, I know exactly what he's going to do, and it's so hard not to let him do that,
Have
which
you seen
is,
that? Have you seen their matches from Zloty?
I think I have seen them all. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just,
when Georgi said that he has never been top rolled by someone,
and
and then
Alex.
that was Devon that put that
Yeah,
video,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
and I
yeah,
was in that event, as lot event. Probably you were there as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, in that event, yeah, Alex Kurdesha actually top rolled Georgi and beat him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I, I,
And
I,
now
I
people says that like it's an easy match for Georgi. I mean, I kind of see like very similar guys, like both with right arm. With left arm, we saw that Kurdesha even has a hook, you know. But with right arm, I didn't see that much of horsepower yet from Kurdesha.
yeah,
And so we see two guys with incredible top roll ability, but not super joint pressure to the pad. So I mean, the one who has the better hands, looks like is gonna win that one.
yeah. I think it's gonna be endurance. I think it's gonna be power. It's gonna be all about position. I think Kurdecha right now is thinking like, like if his top roll fails, what would be the best option, right? The option B and C. Um, I'm really excited. I think Alex is, and Tretko is so hard to beat.
Huh. Did,
Yeah,
did you did you did you see in the um, 1 second? I will.
in group or
No, I mean when they were in Istanbul after the East versus West 11, and okay, Georgi went to Bulgaria, and then
Mhm.
Kurdecha was still in Istanbul,
And we
and then
called. He called, right?
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
was I was there. Yeah, I was there.
yeah, but you were not there.
Now I'm like in a worse place with my life. Oh, come on, believe me. Look at my face. Like this humble face. Yeah, I always say only the truth. And everyone beats me. Classic, you beat me one more time if I pull with him now. For sure. Yesterday I don't go to ask the pool because I know that half the guys will beat me. Oh, come on.
So he was trying to convince Georgi Svetko to pull at the king of the table, the past king of the table, and then Georgi was saying that, oh, I had a super match with Devon and I have so much injuries, I need more time. And Kurdecha was saying, no, I'm terrible, I suck, it's just like everyone can beat me. Just come to Dubai and then, yeah, you will beat me too. And then, then now, like when I do the podcast with them, now we will see very funny moments, I believe.
Oh, they're both like Georgi is very funny, and Alex Kurdecha's nickname should be philosopher.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
because
Kurdicha was like a salesman, was trying to
yes,
sell something to Georgi.
yeah,
Oh, believe me, my product is very good. If you buy, you won't be disappointed. He's like, no, I don't want, I don't need. He's like, please, my friend, you won't be disappointed.
when we did like I did the pre-match interview, the comments, you go to comments and you read the comments. The comments are like, Kurdech is like, Ray asked like, how is your power? And he's like, well, Ray talking about power, and he talks like something else completely,
Yeah,
then kind of
yeah,
goes
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
somebody wrote that they said, I hope Kurdesha doesn't win, because if he wins, we will have to listen to him 15 minutes. I mean, I like it. Like we need this kind of people, like with
yes, who can
personality,
speak.
and just
Yeah,
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 he's expressing himself is just better than just staying quiet, forever. Yeah.
yeah. It's a
So
absolutely great match. Great
yes,
match.
yes, yes. I think that the before the match will be, I think, most fun. From one side, we will see Devon versus Levan horror movie before the before the match, and then from other side, when we are so stressed, then I will give the community Kurdecha and Georgi, and then people can relax a little bit. Tight and relax, tight and relax. We will go. And let's see
Yeah.
how the Hermes and Alican, they already started teasing each other, Alican and Hermes.
Well, that was so like Alijan made the video, right? The one that I made, and then he said at the end, "Good moment," and he lip synced it, and I lost it. I was like, "This is so funny!" Like, because he's
Like
waiting,
when
showing,
when
and
I
then he's
feel
like,
my
"Good
bicep,
moment,"
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then he's
yeah,
like, "Good moment," so
yeah,
perfectly, so
yeah,
perfectly.
yeah,
Alijan is like he looks like a absolutely destroyer of the worlds, but he's really
yeah,
funny guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's very smart guy as well.
You know, did you see the videos when they were pulling with Prudnik and he said, "I'm gonna make you borscht," which is a different kind of soup. He
Soup,
said,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
"Yeah, yeah." He said,
yeah,
because he said Alijan Baklajan, he's like borscht.
yeah. Baklajan is like yeah. It is just
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
vegetable, right?
plant, yeah,
Yeah,
vegetable. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was great. That was great. Before we go to Alijan, Samushi Aidarkhan, we kind of talked a little bit about it. Um,
yeah.
Aidarkhan is very dangerous, very dangerous. I think one of the toughest matches, Samushi, toughest opponents he will have. But
Hmm.
yeah, and I hope Samushi, if he wins, he gets all the respect and all the fans he needs to. I'm right now thinking, what can I do with him just to bring something out? I think maybe for next one, for this one, we'll come and just go through all his opponents, and he would talk about what was easy, what was hard with all of them. Something, because I think maybe just people just need something more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
yeah, because it's just hard. It's just hard to
yeah.
get out something. Because
I
he's
asked him. I asked him. He's like, I'm not showman, Engin. I said, you don't need to be showman. Just
no, just be you.
people wants to know you. You know who you are. You may
Yeah,
be boring person. You may be entertaining person. You may have
yeah, yeah,
this life view or that life view. You can
yeah,
say people wants to know you. Like from
yeah,
outside, you may think Habib Nurmagomedov is also like serious, very serious. Some people may find him boring. But that is himself. That is
yeah.
the community accepted him as
Yeah.
himself. We cannot have
No,
everywhere McGregors,
no.
McGregors, McGregors.
I,
We
I
need McGregor,
w-
we need Habib, we need Devon, we need Dennis, we need Levan, we need Hermes. You all different characters, and that's
yeah.
beautiful, beautiful.
I think it's he just need to like I would ask him like what do you like, and he just tells something completely random that he does, and I think even that would be more interesting than anything else, right? Just like, yeah, I do beekeeping, right? And every day I eat honey or something, and
Yeah,
what's going on in your mind, just because he sometimes like he will tell the problem is of course the language. It's hard, right? It's hard
yeah,
when you have to translate someone, because he thinks very deep. Sometimes we'll talk a little bit Russian with him.
yeah, yeah,
And he's super nice guy and just an absolute machine.
yeah.
Absolute machine.
There is one
Um,
guy that just wrote a message. He says Engin versus Samusha. You see the guy La Sorsa?
yeah, which one? Guy Lasource. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this guy La Sorsa. Hello, guy. By the way, this is one of the legendary arm wrestlers from the past, from the over-the-top times. And this
Okay,
guy was
okay.
like
I just
a,
I
like
almost
a,
banned
like
him.
like a, like a, how to say? like sometimes like how Rambad is to John Brzezinski, and Guy Latorso was something to the Johnny Walker. Yeah, he was like really big champion, but not really. If I'm wrong, you correct me, Guy. But like I think sometimes you are incredible, but you are shadowed by someone that comes once in a decade. Someone like
he said correct. He said correct.
yeah. Johnny
Yeah.
Walker, yeah. But Guy is a super nice guy, and like huge forearms. If you would see his especially younger years, I would love to just sit and talk with him about arm wrestling. Uh, but I know Guy from the Northeast Message Board Times. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, and what do we have now? Hermes versus Alijan?
Yeah, Hermes versus Alijan. My friend calls me like
Okay,
Hermes
did
is.
you talk with him about this match?
Yeah.
Okay, he
Hermes.
told me that he's just gonna do like a few rounds of pronation training and then beat the guy, take the money and go home. This is what he says. And he said
So
there is no way the 105-kilo guy is beating him. He said he will be around 130 kilo. He's getting ready for Dennis with right arm. He's training with left arm. And he said he's gonna beat Alijan. Yeah. What do you think? What did he tell you?
No, like he sent me. He's like, "What do you think?" And I said, Hermes, I love you. Alijan's gonna kill you.
I joke with him as well, like yeah.
I said because his left arm has been kind of it's not as his right arm. It does like he almost top rolled Morozov, and he can get some help going on it. He's
Yeah.
very dangerous. I just believe Alijan will get this eventually. Give him 4 rounds, he will get this. And
I don't know, or maybe he will get exhausted here. We don't know that. Listen, if you are gonna beat
I
Alijan,
think
if
it's
you
a
are
good
gonna beat
match.
Alijan, you are not gonna dominate him with power. You need someone who
You
is
go around him.
as fast and as smart as like specialist. What he's doing, you understand? So Hermes is really effective against the hook pullers. Yeah, we will see.
I think it's a good match, but my 100,000 right now are not on my friend. It's on Alijan. Alijan is one of my and you know this my
Okay, if you had
favorite left arm puller.
$100,000, would you bet everything there, or maybe some of that money? Would you risk everything?
Well, if like it's either all or nothing, and if it's all, then I'm gonna
No.
put
It's
it
not
on.
all that. It's your own money. Would you risk? How much
No.
would you risk?
Oh, let's say okay, 20,000. 20,000 I would put.
Hermes, this guy is betraying you. He's betting on Alijan. Don't
Yeah,
train with him anymore. Don't go to his podcast. Just only come to my podcast. Okay.
yeah. Egid, funny thing. Next
Yeah.
Wednesday, I'm going to Italy.
You go in Italy?
Yeah, next Wednesday we're gonna do two training sessions. Yeah, so I'm just trying to piss him off. Just I think it's hard match. I think it's a hard match for both because I really don't know where Hermes's left arm is. Yeah, that's the only thing. If I knew like it was close, where you don't call him, Engin, stop it. Just put your phone down right now.
Let's see. He will probably not answer. He
Out
probably knows
right
that.
now. Okay, everyone in the chat. I'm just gonna lie. He's not gonna look at this. I'm just gonna say, no, my friend, you're gonna win.
Yeah, okay. I will tell him to watch. Okay, let me get this screenshot. I mean, screen recording. I meant, yeah. Anyway, so
No.
you are saying that Alijan is the favorite one. Oh, by the way,
Absolutely.
what did you think about Tobias?
Yeah,
this is not because he won. It's not because he won fast, but the way, the direction that he went. Yeah, it was surprising because we know a guy like this, but he went that way.
He took notes from Hermes. What to do versus oppressor, right? He took notes. So he attacked this and pronation more than this, and absolutely dominant. I think with left arm, he's right there with him. I would love to just see him versus anyone right now. Maybe not Vitali, maybe not Morozov, right? We already saw those matches, but he's so dangerous, right?
Yeah, it is dangerous, and the guy is very strong. Let's see. I will think about it. He said that he wanted to pull someone higher rank, but I think that he versus Zerano with left arm would be a good match.
I like that. Yeah. Zeranos, beast, absolute beast.
Yeah.
There
are so many good matches. So many good matches.
Yeah. They're all coming to you, people watching. They're all coming to you. Don't forget. And there's more. I missed one super chat. I have to address it. Ray, what does John Brzenk mean to you and the sport? John Brzenk is arm wrestling. People, even now, you have an opportunity to see him pull, but you will not. If you just join, most likely you will not see the greatness that that he had. And we all know it's Engin's favorite arm wrestler. It's my favorite arm wrestler.
Who said that?
It's hard. I have video proofs of it. Many messages.
I changed my mind. I'm joking. Yeah. I mean that's gold. I said many times. I will say again. When John was going to the match, when he was announced, everyone was going to that table as near as possible and watching like they saw an alien. This is how we were watching him. Now people sees this guy that has been like he has like millions of miles on his arm, and they just think that is this the god? Is he the guy? Yeah. I mean, what would you expect? He's 59 years old, and then he
But
had
again, no one beats him easy.
no way.
Right. All
But
matches,
I will tell you something.
now.
I will tell you something. He may have some bad months, and then he may come and lose. But he may have some good months, and then the same guy he would just beat the shit out of him.
Yes.
Yeah, he can do it. The only thing is that like at that time, like in this period of his life, it is totally up to how he feels. You understand? Like if he can train, or some days he has pain. You understand? If he can train like 3 months without pain, and then let's see. Do you realize that he's the only guy that beat Petrenko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw a comment from Bid Daugus. Raimonds, don't lie. You know you're above John.
You are what?
I'm above John because we made the ranking. Remember, in VIP. Yeah. John made it. So super chat. Do you think Devon will be in 2 years unstoppable? If he beats Levin, this is how we're going to get into that match. No one will beat him. And that's how I feel. Like if he beats Levin, as long as he stays
if
healthy,
he beats Levan, there will be a third match for sure.
Absolutely, but just that's insane.
Yeah.
Like who? Like
are you sure Mindagos is in the chat?
He's in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because but are you sure that Makarov is gonna beat him 100%, as you said earlier?
Like I said earlier, Engin.
Yeah.
What's over 110? 110, right?
Who? What?
Percent.
Oh yeah.
110%.
Yeah.
That's where we disagreed because you said Mindaugas, is probably better and stronger and with a deeper hook. But
that's the only way to Mindagos to beat Arthur. Hook him and beat him, right?
Absolutely. Like his hand is too big. He cannot top roll him.
But listen, time we need to smile
because no. And the thing is, he doesn't have like a great top roll. Like you beat him with a great top roll. Mindaugas has like I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, Devon and Levin. This is the main event. This is the match that everyone wants to see. This is one for the history books. Closer it gets, more I change my mind.
You're talking about now the Levin versus Devon match?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean closer to the match? What was your mind that you changed it?
At the start, I thought, I thought because the injury that Levin got, it was very like if you have problems with your wrist, it's very hard to get it back. But just to seeing like some of the things that he's doing on training with ease, he's gonna come in probably smarter than before. with some different transitions, with more not only more power, but I think more endurance as well. I hope he's not going to come in too big, because then Devon just trying to make every round 10 minutes, and then he can win. But Levin is definitely still the favorite. And someone's like guy said 55-40. I think it's bigger. I think it's bigger. I think
I
it's
will tell
60.
you something. You go like this, you win. You go like this, tick, like this much of
Mm-hmm,
movements, and then the
mm-hmm,
match stops there. You understand?
mm-hmm,
Like here and here, the
mm-hmm,
winning and then losing,
mm-hmm.
winning, losing, like this much difference. So what I'm just saying, most likely, like it looks like to many people this way, but if somehow 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter movement here, and then the things can become a nightmare. When we talk about Devon versus Hermes match, like I like people really make me regret that Devon has chance, because they are like, oh, you're trying to sell pay per view. Didn't you see his bicep? His bicep, and look at that Devon's bicep. Didn't you see how many kilogram Hermes lifts? Yeah, Hermes is incredibly strong, but whenever these two guys are just loading,
Mm-hmm.
like who is this wrist handles and who is this wrist just moves, then how much big bicep you have, like I mean it may not matter anymore, you understand? We need to understand that part, yeah.
Uh, Levin's hand is so thick. Like it's not normal, right? He's gonna have much bigger mass around his hand. When was the last time Levin lost his hand? When was the last time someone
He-
kind
his
of
his wrist, I mean
yeah?
he didn't like he after he started his super matches, not, but whenever I watch him against Hermes some rounds, his wrist was just like this, not like this, like he was
I,
like this,
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
think he also like, and then some. He got really good cupping, but also I think he got really tired, right? Because all
No,
that mass is just
listen, he got cupping.
yeah,
Only Hermes stopped putting the back pressure and he
yeah,
switched to the here. And then he had the cupping, but then his biceps start to
yeah,
fail there. Yeah.
yeah.
But just even the round one against Devon, his wrist was just like now I'm not talking about this.
Yeah.
Devon doesn't need this one. If this happens, then it is like finished.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that even this.
Even a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
But but
Also,
but but,
also
but
with
Devon
Levin's.
also must not lose his own. If both go like this, then I don't think it's gonna help Devon. So
Yeah.
people think that Devon needs more back pressure. I actually think that Devon needs more wrist handling when the pressure comes. Because you understand, more you have here, harder you will hit with your opponent. More you lose here,
Devin
the,
is good. Like he protects his hand very well all the time, almost because he goes like this. So you're kind of stuck on the top, right? So he doesn't
Mhm,
really lose his wrist. Um,
mhm,
even the first match, remember, like Levin just kind of got the. It kind of stayed straight, maybe a little bit bent back.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
I
mhm.
think right now, this is how I feel. If anyone can beat Levin, it's Devon right now.
And that's
Um,
the only one who deserves to pull him again. And another thing,
absolutely.
another thing that people really, I mean, upsets me. From one side, they complain, why Levan pull only like 2 matches a year? Why he pulls only 2 matches? And then whenever you set match,
Who
why you
else?
said why you set this match and why you set this match? Like, I mean, what do you want him to do? Do you want the guy to pull or not pull? If Devon
Yeah,
is not gonna pull while he with Hermes, Georgi, Denis Shiplenko, Dave Sheffield, who the hell is he gonna pull?
that is
You
true.
can say that, oh, he needs to pull Gennady. Gennady is not ready. Gennady has been injured forever. He is not going to even make June already. Gennady is going to make it end of the summer, earliest.
Yeah,
So who
yeah,
should, Levan pull then?
yeah. It's lonely at the top, right? It's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. We see the same.
I'm not sure if he's lonely in the top. Do you really believe that Devon or Levan match and Devon of today, like the same?
What do you mean?
I mean, when Devon pull against Levan,
Oh
and
no, it's going to be different. It's going to be.
no,
I
no,
think
no,
this is
not the match. But do you believe it's the same guy after all those
no.
stem cells and everything?
I think both of them are not the same guy. I think because did you talk with Levin? Did you talk with Levin? Because he, like, when you ask him like about, you know, he's like, that was a great lesson. He's like, I needed this. He's like, I needed this. And you know, they're smart, and he's a very smart guy. And I think all those things where he got stopped and he ran out of his own back pressure, right? He couldn't finish because he's so strong. Mostly, he never has tension there. I think he's fixing all those things. And on the contrary, there's a guy that saw the blueprint on how to stop him, at least to make this a match, and he's probably the best guy to do it. So
I mean, one guy is here, right in here. He needs Levan needs to pull Vitali. I mean, Vitali lost to Hermes.
Yeah.
I mean, why would Vitali get that match against Levan? Is it like just like a prize award or something for losing?
He
to
maybe
Hermes?
missed. He maybe missed all those things. He maybe missed.
I don't know. He also said the Gergi versus Levan. I mean, I kind of remember.
Yeah.
I think it has been 20 years, but I think I kind of remember better that Devon just beat also him.
That is true, and also Hermes. And
Hermes
beat Vitali, right?
Yeah. And so, I mean, it looks like, you know, they I mean, their hate, I mean, for Devon just can't accept the fact that the guy now deserves to pull Levan one more match.
Yeah.
If Devon said, I'm gonna pull Levan right after that match, I would just say, you know, like, you need to earn it, you understand? But the guy earned it, you know. He beat Sandris, he beat Prudnik, he beat Dev Sheffi,
No.
Hermes, he beat Dennis,
I believe he's the best.
Georgi,
He's the best right now. I believe he's the
course,
best from active arm wrestlers. He's the best.
Yeah. I mean,
and this is the big, like we talked, like Dennis and Devon was the biggest one. This will top that. Absolutely will top that, right?
Yeah.
It's that's all, like everywhere I go, that's all people want to, like, so what do you think, right? What do you think? And that was like in January, right? We said it in December, and it was like in January, and when I go anywhere, just like, what do you think? What do you think? Who do you think is going to win? I think Levin is still absolute favorite because he hasn't lost yet. But if anyone can pull it off,
I will tell you something. Do you remember which round first Hermes stopped Levan?
Was it
third round?
Third round, yeah.
Third round, yeah.
Yeah.
In third round, he stopped him, and the second start of the third round, he made a calculation mistake, and he didn't realize that he stopped him with his back pressure first, and then went there. So second start, he just wanted to do directly like this, and he just got flushed. And then fourth round, Hermes had the buckle, and then, you know, so fifth round, Levan had the buckle. No, what I try to say, do you remember what happened on round 3? Round 1, round 2, strap. Round 3, Levan didn't let Hermes go strap right away. He just hold on, you understand? He just hold it. He
burned
kind
himself
of
a little bit.
His own hand, you know, tire, which is needed to control Hermes's pronator. And when Devon and Levan pulled first match, it was a direct strap application. At the East versus West, there is nothing like that. If Levan tries to do that, of course he should try it. But if he tries to do that, and if somehow Devon manages, and then if them 20-30 seconds they have this, that is the biggest mistake that Levan is gonna make if he tries to hold on. You know, I mean, you hold on is good, but if you think that you are gonna get it, if you are pulling 10-15 seconds like this, because it is harder on the hand without
yes,
and
absolutely.
if you hold on, and if you just tie your hand, every round you are getting 2 rounds, you know, even maybe more.
Plus, he's so massive. Like when I saw him, East was West 10 and then 11. His arms like doubled. Like he just, so there's so much blood, right, rushing into, and it's so easy to get pumped. And
see, there is one guy says that even they couldn't go to strap with, he says, with Levan.
Right.
But
there was no strap.
Hermes did.
Hermes
What do you
Dave.
mean even Devon? Dave couldn't go with
Yeah,
uh,
Dave isn't
the
isn't
Calliester. I don't think that
isn't a
he is
great top
that
roller.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think he's a master of
no,
going
no.
step. Yeah,
Yeah, Dave for this match, all he needed was to get at least strap every round, at least to make it, and then maybe we would have a little bit different match than it was. But Vitali was so good at containing that. Yeah,
yeah. One
um,
one guy said that don't give advice to Devon. He said no, Levan. He said Devon will get mad. Guys, these guys are not like really like guys that I heard this. Okay, let me do this type of. They have. If Levan wants to, I mean, if you would ask me, I would tell Raimonds to go outside every round against Robbie. But
mhm.
he didn't do that. He did 1 round or 2 rounds, and then he went inside. So Levon is gonna do whatever thinks that is right for him. But just remember, even they go to strap quickly, there are still these are extra starts. Every extra start is taking something away, and then it is going to take more from Levan than Devon. It doesn't mean that just because taking more from him is gonna make Devon winner. Because if Levan comes there in a like a really dominant, like I don't know, they're dominating power. It doesn't matter even if they sleep, he can still win. I am not sure if like just think about it that Hermes stop him like this with arm power. I don't think that Devon can do the same thing if he is losing his wrist or something.
Yeah. I think it's there's always. I remember the first time they pulled everyone like in my head I thought like there's no chance that Devon could beat Levin. That's how I felt it. But closer it get, I was like maybe. And this time I thought that Devon was in a better position than Levin.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I don't know. It's yeah. I can't wait. I want to see the
Yeah,
confidence. I want to
yeah.
see the build up. You know what we absolutely what we will do on before does it like on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever we are. I'll
Uh-huh.
get you, me, and both of them, and we sit them across the table and we talk with them
We
and we
thought,
let them
yeah,
talk with you.
yeah, yeah,
Like last time, I that interaction alone will tell us a lot of things, right?
yeah.
And I want to see that. And
I want also people to know something about me. I'm a guy that would go to a table training and then tell this guy who is losing to do something different. And then
mhm,
I would tell him, coach him. And then if he wins, then I would just go to the other
the
guy
other guy, yeah,
to now you need to do this one to him. So I mean, I really listen. I really don't care who's winning. It doesn't mean that like they are my good friends. You understand? But
mm,
I'm like an arm wrestling guy. You understand? I would just tell him. Like I can talk with you forever. I would just say Devon needs to do this, and then Levan needs to do this, and if Levan does this, then Devon needs to do this. It is for me fun. Like analyzing. You understand?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it is not because like I want this guy or that guy to win. It is just like that is like this is how we do. Niazi, the president, he's also world champion. He's the guy who really is the first guy that realized the importance of the pronator teres and in university everything, and he did big studies about that. We just talk about like for many years we just watch a match and then we even say like this is gonna happen, that's gonna, and then we turn to each other, see, I was right,
Yeah,
see, I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it is all in fun. There is nothing, just I don't want people to put different meanings into whenever I say this. I'm just doing analyzing. Devon can watch, Levon can watch if they want to, if they think it's worth to consider. It's up to them. I don't really care.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
they're both very 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 qualified to know things and yeah, to know what both of them need, right, to
yeah.
be where to win at
And
least.
these guys are very smart guys. Listen, I don't care who knows arm wrestling more than they do, if there is anyone. They know themselves better than anyone else. You understand?
Absolutely,
Yeah, so I mean,
absolutely.
I don't think that they should listen to anyone. Um, so one guy is saying that if Devon's hand is like has more power than uh, Hermes is, like I don't know what he means about the hand power, about that that wrist handling and riser, the control here, that handling in their match, they ones look stronger. But it doesn't mean that Hermes cannot train and like reach to higher
Yeah,
level.
it's
Yeah.
what I always hear. Someone will like, oh, just if no one can get better, then no one ever would get better, and we would have the same results all the time. But that's not what's happening, right? Everyone has an opportunity to train, to improve, and
Mhm.
try themselves one more time. And like Hermes is super dedicated. Like he's
Yeah, yeah.
training like crazy, right?
Smart guy too. Doesn't have ego. Whenever there is something wrong, he's like he doesn't go like complaining, bitching about it or something. He just like, what should I do? What should I do?
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
That is the champion mind.
yeah,
Otherwise, oh, I'm so good. It happened because I mean I had diarrhea or this happened or this happened. I mean, yeah, there may be something, but just I mean, anyone who is smart, who has the champion mind, would make an analyze even when they win. Even when you win, it doesn't mean that you did everything perfect. There may be some mistakes. You need to focus on them, other than oh how good I was, how
hmm
good I am. Just shut the fuck up. Just focus because there will be next time. If you want to
exactly.
be permanent here, you need to improve yourself. More, so that you need to raise against your own self. You understand? You need to better yourself. That's how you need to do it. Other than that, if you just put the bar, someone, I mean that you will get only that good. If you can.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, so I think it was all matches.
all
We
matches, all
Yeah,
matches.
yeah,
April 20th, East versus West 12.
yeah.
Yeah,
It will be incredible event, and let's make this happen. There will always be another day. The winner, the head will not touch to the clouds. The one that losing is not the end of the life. We will see who is better on that day, but this is very important for Devon because, as I said earlier, when you lose the guy second time, the third time is just really hard to do that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And
So
but imagine like again, it, scenario. Devon loses, and then again he cleans up everyone. And again he just beats all the guys, and there's no
mhm,
point of
mhm,
like no
mhm.
one else. There's no point of pulling anyone else. Then it's very lonely at the top. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
But
yeah,
listen, styles make matches. Like
absolutely,
yeah, like
absolutely.
Gennady may come and do something different. Who
Yeah,
knows that
Vitali.
Morozov, what Vitali, he also Hermes. You never know. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
you know, as the guy suggested, maybe Georgi, but not now. Like when you are losing against someone, you don't pull the top guy right away.
No,
You
you
need to
you
go
have
and
to win. You have to be on a winning streak at
yeah,
least, right?
yeah, yeah, yes. If title
Yeah,
match, yes, my friend, yeah.
absolutely.
Anyways, yeah. So you like the card, and then so I'm happy.
Eh,
I see
I
the
love the
community
card.
community also liked it. I saw all those reactions, positive reactions,
Yeah,
and yeah, everything is good. Let's see how it will be.
I think it's gonna be awesome. Did you know when you picked the date that it's World Arm Wrestling Day?
No,
Did-
who made this World Armors Day? Waf?
we voted in WAF. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
really?
remember which year. Yeah. You were there.
Oh,
I think you
I was
just
there.
missed it. April
Listen.
20th.
I don't
Yeah,
really like. I don't even celebrate my own birthday, so I don't really like
yeah.
those made
But
up days. I don't really
but
follow.
it's great just
Yeah.
for the sake of it, right? It's
Yes.
World
Yes.
Arm
Yes.
Wrestling
Yes.
Day,
Yes.
and it's the biggest match of all time. And
Yes. 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 Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. It will be great.
awesome.
So I didn't know that it's the world. Okay. Let me
Yeah,
also remember that one. Yeah. That's good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Thank you, Engin, and
Thank you. Thank you, Raymond.
always an awesome chat. We could talk for hours
It
about.
is because of you, my friend. It's because of synergy. Synergy. Like I can
Awesome.
talk. Not everyone can bring this much out of me.
No, very good, very good. I just need to go and watch last year's Europeans and World
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
was not there.
You were not there, and you missed a
I
lot of
was,
things. And you still talk like an expert. You
yeah,
you actually missed the Europeans. I'm
yeah.
joking. Yeah.
Okay, Engin, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you.
everyone for
Thank you.
watching. Yeah,
Thanks,
stay
everyone. Yeah.
strong and love arm wrestling.
Yeah, take care.
Give a little flex.
Now your forearm is bigger now. I will train and I will show you. This time I'm not gonna do it. Take care.
Bye, Engin.
Bye bye.